Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Neptorka here, back for another Fire Emblem Heroes reaction. This time we have our invitation to tea banner. Not too excited about the character designs, but some of the characters I really do love. And if it's like the Thieves banner from last year, they could have some really cracked skills. So let's go ahead and get into it and take a look at what we've got here. All right. Good old Three Houses tea music.
J- just because I'm serving doesn't mean I can't partake.
Lysithia is always such a cute unit.
Your order?
Okay, and we already know her stats from the video, but here we go. We got some interesting stuff here. She's got a perf A skill, which is pretty exciting. Okay, so she's got Kanto 1 right off the bat, which is awesome. I love it when ranged units have just flat Kanto 1 as opposed to um, like Kanto remaining. So we have enables Kanto +1 or Kanto 1. Accelerate special trigger. At start of turn, inflicts speed res -6 and sabotage on nearest foes within 5 spaces of unit and foes within 2 spaces of those foes through their next actions. If unit initiates combat or is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants attack speed +6 to unit, neutralizes effects that prevent units follow-up attacks, and neutralizes foes' bonus to speed and res. Okay. We have Mastermind, which is kind of interesting. I wonder if that's going to be the Lysithia thing. At start of turn, deals 1 damage to unit. Yeah, it seems like it. Okay. At start of turn, deals 1 damage to unit. If unit initiates combat or is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants attack speed 9 to unit during combat and deals damage equal to X plus Y. X equal 80% of the total bonuses among unit and allies within 2 spaces of unit, and Y equal 80% of the highest total of penalties among target and foes within 2 spaces of target. Interesting. Okay. And then we have Desperation 4. Inflicts speed -4 on foe during combat. At start of combat, if unit's HP is less than or equal to 99%, and unit initiates combat, or number of spaces from unit start position to end position is greater than or equal to 2, and unit initiates combat, unit can make follow-up attack before unit can counterattack. Okay. Oh, okay. So basically this really Desperation 4 works really well on cavalry, works well on I think warping units. So that's pretty awesome. I mean, Desperation 4 is going to be great for calves and probably for flyers just because a lot of them deal with a lot of warping shenanigans. So this is great.
Piece of cake?
Looks like she's just going to be another hard hitter. You know, every Lysithia unit to come out has just been really top notch. So we got Sigurd. Proper pourer. Oh man, can't you give him a better
Though I am
nickname?
yet an amateur, I can certainly do my utmost.
Alright, we have Knightly Manor. Accelerate special trigger. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, grants Spectrum 5 to unit. Unit makes guaranteed follow-up attack and deals damage equal to 15% of unit's attack during combat, and also if foe uses sword, lance, axe, magic, staff, dragonstone, or beast damage, foe cannot counterattack. That's awesome. So wait, who can counterattack? Sword, lance, axe, magic, staff, dragon. So bows and daggers are the only ones who can counterattack. Interesting. Okay. Remote sturdy. We'll skip down real quick and take a look at that. That's, just like the other sturdy skills. +7 the other remote skills, excuse me. +7 +10 defense to unit during combat and reduces damage from foes' first attack during combat. Don't like the anti-synergy you're already going to be negating a massive amount of, you know, damage by the fact that foes can't even counterattack. So, I'm not a huge fan of him having remote sturdy. But then we get Chivalric Aura, which is, this is a Sigurd thing. At start of turn, if unit's special cooldown is at its maximum value, grant special cooldown count -1 to unit. Boost special damage by 25% of unit's attack. After combat, if unit's special trigger grants attack +6 to unit and all allies for 1 turn, and unit and all allies can move 1 extra space. That's so cool. And now this is on a blessable Sigurd unit. I kind of want this,
I
but
hope you like
I'm
it.
just not really in love with the art and everything for Sigurd. Which, I mean, if I'm being honest, his attack animation, just look at his face up here, it just doesn't look very much like Sigurd.
Certainly do my utmost.
His head is so small here. I mean, just look at his thighs compared to his head. So, I'm being quite a bit of whiner, but, that's how the game gets better. Offering feedback,
hope you like
if you can
it.
call it that. His kit looks really cool, though. Or I should say more Chivalric Aura looks great. Okay, we got Ferdinand. We knew that. I want to hear his voice.
A pleasant conversation is the perfect complement to a nice cup of tea.
Man, Rico Fiardo did a great job of just kind of mimicking the old voice actor for Ferdinand. I'm not quite sure of his name, but I know that he passed away, and he's done a great job mimicking it. So we have Tea Time set +1, and it just gives Canto +1. That's so awesome. I would give this to, every green tome I could. If unit initiates combat within 2 spaces of an ally, grants attack speed +5 to unit during combat, and also if unit speed is greater than foe speed, neutralizes effects that prevent units follow-up attacks during combat. That's awesome. That's so awesome. And this is a green tome? Does he share? No, he doesn't. I'm kind of wondering. I was wondering if he's sharing the same. I think they're both green. Him and Ishtar. Not Ishtar. Tail Tui. All right, let's see how busted this unit is.
Must we dress this way?
There's more to tea than drinking it. She can't be stopped.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Oh dear. And it enables Canto distance +1, max 4. Accelerate special trigger. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, grants attack speed X to unit. X equals 25% of foe's attack during combat -2. Okay. Minimum 6, max 16. Oh. Deals damage equal to 20% of unit speed and neutralizes effects. Then inflicts special cooldown charge -X on unit during combat. Okay. Canto distance +1. After an attack assist or structure destruction, unit can move spaces equal to number of spaces from start position to end position. Unit moved prior to taking action +1. Okay, so if you move 3 spaces, you get Canto 4. That's so nuts. That's so nuts. Wait, oh, okay, never mind. It's in the weapon. I was like, I wonder if this, how this interacts with any warping skills. Does not stack after moving. If skill granted another action would be triggered, like Gale Force Canto will trigger after the granted action. Unit's base movement has no effect on movement granted. Cannot warp a distance greater than 4. Okay. Alright. Boost damage by 40% of unit speed at start of turn. If unit special cooldown is at its maximum value, grants special cooldown count -1. After unit special trigger, grants special cooldown count -1 to unit. Oh man, that's really strong. It's actually a somewhat simple kit. It's just really strong. And then we get Flow Desperation, inflicts speed defense -4 on foe during combat if unit initiates combat. Neutralizes effects if unit initiates combat. Neutralizes effects that prevent units' follow-up attacks during combat. And also if number of spaces from unit start position to end position is greater than or equal to 2, or unit's HP is less than or equal to 75% at the start of combat, unit can make follow-up attack before foe can counterattack. Okay. Basically something you want on, cavalry type units. I'm trying to think of one of the other flow skills, but I can't even think of it at the top of my head. So, overall, I think the fact that Supreme Astra is always up is going to be huge. Now, I think, at least from what I can tell, scowl skills are going to work really well against Supreme Astra. Also, I think units like Haether should work really well against her. But overall, this unit's really strong, man. It is. Honestly, I'm just, I still end up choosing, oh, that's right, Harmonized Gold. Grants attack speed +6, resonant blades, and unit can move one extra space. 2 unit and allies from the same title. Oh, why didn't they give that to Nina from last year? It neutralizes any penalty on unit. Okay. So it's like last year's Nina.
Some more?
So I gotta be honest, I'm not
You have it.
super
Have some tea.
excited about the aesthetics of this. Even though these units have some really cool abilities. And then you see Tail 2 there. Hey, let's just put it this way. These are strong heroes. I think Lysithea will be just another nuke. It's something Lysithea is always really good at, is nuking. And she's going to be great at it in this one. Sigurd is going to be probably the strongest unit of this batch, even more than Ira, just because of how strong having a blessable chivalric aura is. It's insane. And then Ira is just going to be, kind of like Spring Carla. She's going to join the ranks. Her Spring Carla and also I think Summer Shez. Honestly, I think the 3 of them are above Brave Seliph. I think people are overrating Brave Seliph by this point. Because I think those 3 units are just doing better at the moment. Well, we'll see about Ira here, but I think she's going to be top tier in terms of just nuking someone down. So, I mean, they're great units. So, I wouldn't say no to anyone wanting to pick these units up. I personally may skip because my orbs are low and like I said, the aesthetic just doesn't suit me very well. But, it can be different for anyone. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Well, semi-reaction because we already knew what the units were. But looks like we got some good units. I don't think Desperation 4 is too overpowered, and any of the other new skills I don't think will be too broken. So I think they're in pretty good shape. Sigurd's got some differences in his kit that, I think if you were to take him apart and build him from the ground up with his chivalric aura, he may be probably the best unit of this entire batch, in my opinion. So, go Sigurd, man. The dude's a stud. I just probably would have preferred his art a little bit better. And yeah, I'm just not too excited about the costumes. I think like Cynthia's costume is my favorite. And maybe Tail Tui. But the others, I'm not too fond of. Ira and Mercedes, and Sigurd's tiny head is a little weird. So anyways, I'll stop rambling on. Thank you guys for watching this reaction. I'll see you guys in the next one, which will probably be the FeH channel for the Brave Heroes. Otherwise, you guys have a great day out there, and, Neptorka out. I'll see you guys later.